Hello. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Here we have some people already in the house. Yay! It's good to have you here. Good evening. Please let me know if you can hear me. Drop a comment. Let me know if you can hear me. Drop a comment. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm using an earpiece. So over here, I'll be looking at my phone because here's where I can see the comments. My phone is over here. So let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Just drop a comment in the comment box and I'll get to see it. Okay? Drop a comment and I'll see it. Good evening. So we have just 2 minutes to go and I'll kick off because 8 o'clock is 8 o'clock. All right. So um, just to be sure we have our technicalities sorted. So let me just know if you can hear me, if you are here already. Drop a comment. Also, you can also drop in the comment box where you're joining me from, your location. So let me know where you're joining me from. Where you're joining me from. I'm holding this webinar from Abuja, Nigeria. The time right now is 2 minutes to 8 p.m. So let me know who is here. All right, so messages are going out now and people will be joining. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Drop a comment in the comment box. Drop a comment. Say hello. Say hello. Um, okay, Philip from Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome, Philip. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for joining us. We have more people coming in. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, if you're just joining, please drop a comment. Let me know. That means you can hear me. Philip heard me, so for him to respond to the question, that means he could hear me. All right, so that means we're good. Sound is good. Let me know where you're joining me from. If you are just joining, just drop a comment. Let me know where you are joining me from. So while we're at that, just a few things to get us started because we're kicking off right now. So just to help you, if you're watching this from your phone screen, okay, loud and clear. Thank you, Philip. Just to be sure, if you're watching this from your phone screen and it's not too clear, I want you to do something. Just follow this guideline. On your phone, I'm looking at my phone over here. Click the gear button, all right? Or touch your screen and click the top right hand, the symbol at the top right hand. So touch your screen and click on that symbol at the top right hand is a gear button that's it. It's kind of settings, that's what it means. All right. Then select quality. And then you'll be able to choose higher picture quality. Okay. So this will make your screen clearer. I just did the same thing on my phone. So this will help you to make your screen clearer. All right. So let me fetch my slides and we kick off. Yay. So um, it's great to have you all join this webinar. I believe we're going to have an amazing time in here. All right. So I'll just go ahead and present full screen. All right. It's clear? Okay. Great. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Today is going to be, and we're kicking off right now. All right. So I'm not going to take too much of your time because this is supposed to be hot and punchy. By the way, it's great. We made it through January and now we are in February. Awesome, right? Good to have you all here on the first day of February. All right, I'm going to be very quick with this webinar because I want to drive some salient points home for all of us who signed up to be here. All right, so don't forget, if you are here, please go ahead and click on and drop a comment. Let me know where you're joining me from. Just click on the chat box and drop a comment. Let me know where you're joining me from. All right. So I have to put my phone on silent because the call was about to come in. All right. So today's webinar is on secrets to getting a steady flow of premium clients to your high ticket offer. All right. Secrets to getting a steady flow of premium clients to your high ticket offer. And we're going to get right into it. If you've not met me before, my name is Amba Yangachakai. And don't worry, I would introduce myself much better as we go into the webinar. Hi, Adobe from Lagos. Welcome. It's good to have you here. All right. So I want to believe the people here are the ideal people to attend this webinar. So if you are watching this webinar, I want to believe you are an expert, a coach, a consultant, a thought leader, all of that. That means you sell a service. So if you are here and you sell a physical product, this may not be the webinar for you. I'm sorry. This webinar is strictly for people who sell intangible, service, anything intangible. So it's your service, your knowledge, your expertise, whatsoever, your skill. All right. If you sell if you run a physical product business, right? I'm not talking about online courses or stuff. I'm not talking about ebooks or stuff like that. If you sell physical products and all of that, if you're a product business, this may not be the webinar for you. All right, Hawa, welcome. Jumai, welcome. Hawa from Kaduna, Jumai, Lagos. Lagos Fashion Show. Okay, Lagos Fashion Coach, Koforola, welcome. Adobe, welcome. It's great to have you all here. All right, so is this you? You are phenomenal at what you do as an experienced coach, expert, consultant, or leader. And you have helped clients in the past achieve amazing results. But you're at a point in your business where you want more high paying clients, more revenue. That means you are currently earning money, you are doing great things for your clients, but you're at a point where it seems like you can't quite break through a particular ceiling. All right, you want to attract the best clients out there who pay premium, but for some reason there's a cap to what you can achieve. Then this is the right webinar for you. All right, is this you? You show up consistently online to sell your high ticket offer, but you keep attracting the exact people you don't want. It has affected the way you sell to the point that you find yourself slashing your price, sometimes offering scholarship, bonuses, discounts, deals. You start seeing yourself behaving like if you are selling bags, shoe, and all of that. Then this is for you because you probably are in that point where the fear is leading into panic mode. And because of that, you are now slashing your prices. But even when you slash the price, people did not still sign up. I understand. And that's why I set up this webinar. This webinar is for you. All right. Is this you? The strategies you've applied in the past have tried. They've brought you to this point, but you know they lack the capacity to take you to the next level of growth you desire for this 2024. So you've come this far. You are experienced. You've served people. You've done a great job at that. But right now, this is next level stuff. You know that what you were applying to get you to the level of revenue you are right now is not the same thing that will take you to the next level. You know, because you can't keep repeating the same things and expecting a different result. Then this webinar is for you. All right? You need direction, all right, on what to do. All right, you are here, you need direction on what to do because you know that yesterday's strategies didn't yield you the results you desire. And you want to discover deep insights from someone who has been around. Hello, that's me. Someone who understands what you are experiencing because I have been there. All right, and knows exactly how to lead you right, especially as it pertains to your specific expertise, especially as it pertains to your specific expertise. Because the truth is, we cannot apply the same strategies that people who sell product businesses apply when we sell coaching, expert advisory, or consulting. It's not the same strategies. The other people can jump all over the place, wear rags, to do videos and get crazy just to sell because of they want that attention. But me, I can't imagine a doctor with her stethoscope wearing rags to go to the marketplace to sell. We cannot apply the same strategies here. It cannot work. It doesn't work that way. So that's why this webinar is specifically for experts, coaches, consultants, industry leaders, people who sell intangible offers, because this will help you identify the means to which you can attract premium clients to that high ticket offer that you have. All right. So if you're here, if you don't belong here, just know that it's not the webinar for you. But the people I'm talking to should stay. All right. So today, I'm going to share with you 3 powerful secrets that will completely transform your perspective to high ticket selling. All right. To help you attract the best clients who pay whatever your price is without you trying so hard to convince them or responding to a gazillion objections. I know, because that's the experience of most people here. You know, even when you get inquiries, they come in with objections or they want you to convince them. Okay, so tell me why I should pay you. Tell me. That's why I'm here to show you exactly how you can attract the best clients out there without having to go through all of that. And then also these secrets I'm sharing with you will enable you to multiply your revenue easily and consistently without multiplying the work you currently do. I know I'm saying this and I'll explain more in the webinar because let me not jump. So let's go right into it because the 3 secrets I'm going to share with you are so powerful and are going to help you shift your mindset and spark to make things work. All right. So, who am I? Some of you are just meeting me for the first time. It's so good to have you here. My name is Amber Eyang Ajakaye. I am the lead strategist and lead coach at I Dare Not Dread Consulting, IDND Consulting. I help coaches, experts, consultants, industry leaders to sign on more premium clients easily without the hustle or overwhelm. So it turns out a lot of my clients are mostly women, and because of that, I know what they go through. Imagine running a coaching business or something on this side where you need to do a lot for clients, and at the same time, you have a lot on your back. Responsibilities as a wife, as a mother, as you know, you're also doing a few things, other businesses out there. I know what it can be like. So overwhelm is a big thing for me to help people solve. And so my strategies, my systems are created to help people thrive in their coaching or consulting or expert advisory, their business, without having to encounter overwhelm, without doubling your work. All right? So they are effective strategies that can work for anyone here who is willing to listen. All right. So a bit about my background. How did this come about, and where did I just spring from? I didn't come from just the air. I didn't come from air. All right. I've been around, and some of you here have known me for a long time. I've been a coach for over 7 years. All right. But let's go straight. Let me not even go to the whole drama around because as a coach, I've sold low tickets and high tickets. So if anyone here is experiencing some kind of, you know, um, you're experiencing a lot of things right now with selling your offers, just know that I've been there. I've been around. I've been there. I know exactly what you're experiencing because I can relate. All right. So let's take it back to 2020 when I sold my first high ticket offer. I sold that offer at $497. Okay, $497. And at the time, that was about 180K. And that was my first trial at selling a high ticket offer in Nigerian sense. Of course, abroad, that may not be called high ticket, but I'm talking to Nigerians here. All right, so I sold that offer at $497. And at the end of the day, I had 7 people sign up for my offer. All right. But guess what happened after that? That was in 2020. What happened was after selling that and running the program to the end, I packed up and went back to my safe zone. What was my safe zone? Low price offers, low ticket offers, because that was what I was comfortable with selling. Because I did not understand how this went about. 7 clients, I was already defeated. I was like, yeah, even the work involved, I saw the overwhelm. I was like, I beg, I cannot do this stuff. So I went back to my safe zone because my business wasn't fully equipped for the high ticket model. That's the truth. Because when I think about it in retrospect, I just know that it was because I was not equipped. Because now I'm fully equipped, and that's why it's so easy. But then it was difficult. So I left it. I dumped it. It lacked structure. The entire process was complex and overwhelming for me and my clients. Not just my clients, me too. And success rate was low. How many people finished the program? Not even up to. Out of the 7, they didn't finish it. However, I had one person who for me should have been my validation, right? One person who followed through to the end. And yes, she achieved results. It means I had something. I had something to offer. But what? Imposter syndrome or whatever, or just me fearing my capacity to handle this just made me go back to the safe zone and I started sending low ticket offers again. But these clients I'm talking about achieved good result. Like she was in my DM praising me when this happened. I just put a screenshot here. She goes on to say, Amber, I earned $14,000 a month today. I cannot believe it. What did she do? Because she went through that process I showed them how to set up systems and all that. Again, I said that process at the time was overwhelming, but she took it to the very end. I added a lot of tech processes. I forgot that my clients are not so techy. It was quite cumbersome, but she took it to the very end. And what did she get out of that? She was able to get an opportunity that paid her $14,000 per month. She came into my DM telling me she could not believe it. She felt like she didn't deserve it. She pinches herself. She feels like an imposter. And what did she do? One webinar that she did. I'm not here to teach you about webinars, no. But I'm going to tell you one of the strategies I taught them at the time helped her get tremendous results to the point that she now started earning $14,000 in a month. Even me, as the coach, I was in shock because I was like, one person has finished the whole project, like she has gotten all the results. But again, even with that, I could not. That should have been enough reason for me to push on and do the program again. But I did not because I couldn't sustain it. I didn't have the capacity to. So I went back to my comfort zone, even though I'd helped one person get results. I didn't know how to replicate that for others because others jumped off. They didn't even finish it. So how can I replicate this one thing that somebody has earned or gained for the next people if they can't even finish it? That means there was something wrong with my system. There was something wrong with even my mentality, my state of mind, everything that I was trying to do to put this together or to make this happen. I lacked the capacity at the time. So I went back to Loot Together first. Now, what happened? What changed? 2 years later, all right, my husband and I moved to Dubai, all right, and income had to shift or else, because here's what happened, guys. Low ticket offer could not help me in an expensive country. I was selling at the time, my low ticket offer that was being sold at the time was for 5,000 naira. All right. So I had sold it. The market had now gotten saturated. Everybody that was training was now turning it into a course to train others. So because of that, it became, diversified. Everybody was now training, even cutting down. Or even me that was selling 5,000, that was cheap. Some people started selling it at 1,000. I just had to leave the market for them. So the question became, okay, will you look for another Abina? You want to sell picture editing, or next tomorrow you want to sell? What do you want to sell? Besides, how many people are going to buy and how can that sustain you in Dubai? Many of you know how expensive a country like Dubai is. I just knew that some things had to shift. And what did that mean for me? Amber, is either you go high tickets again. That thing you are running away from is either you do it this time better, or you go and dust your CV and go and apply for jobs. Those were the two options in front of me. And you can all guess what I did. That is exactly what I did, if that's what you're thinking. Yes, because that's why you're here today. I had to take the bull by the horns. And I made the shift again. I said, this time we took head. We not go green. We are not green for anybody. We will do it and we will do it right. And we'll get it because I had no option. I had no option but to go high ticket. But to master how to get it right this time around, that I wouldn't have to sleep under a bridge or have to, be crying about bills in a place like Dubai. So I made that shift again. And then, for making that shift, the first thing I launched was an offer for 350K. In fear, I was afraid. I did it afraid. I launched it afraid. Oh yeah, let's make it work. I put my head to the ground to make sure I make this a reality for others. Not just that, even after that, I started having the confidence to put out other offers, one-on-one coaching and all of that, giving people, invoices. This is the amount. Either you can pay or you leave it. And the conversation started changing in the DM. People telling me, okay, yes, they'll transfer. People are transferring 600K to me. Hey, people are sending me money in Stripe. It is happening. That's what happened, man. I just started maintaining the momentum. I started building up on that. And today, this is where my business has gotten to the point that it is happening, guys. It is happening. I am charging, people are paying. So it's one thing to charge and people don't pay you. I am charging, people are paying. People are paying. I'm talking about charging high ticket. People are paying in full. People are paying in full. I'm sure you can, I don't know if you can see the screen, but those are some numbers just to give you an idea of the amounts I get from people who want to work with me. Remember, there are other people in the field they can go and work with, but no, they'd rather work with Amber. It means I carry something. And now I'm not here to talk about just myself. Let's step it forward. Let me show you because it's not just about me. I like to brag with my clients' results. I apply the same strategy for myself on my clients. This time, because I knew it was a lot of things were at stake, I did not want them to be overwhelmed. I wanted them to get results more effectively, and I wanted this to be more holistic. So it is spreading, not just one person's situation. Let more people get results. Let them see that this actually can work for them. So it's not just Amber, all right? And my clients also started seeing results. Started selling high tickets for the first time, and they started getting results. They started getting people buying their high ticket offers. Not once, not two clients, not three clients, more clients. And I'll show you as we go. Okay, I don't know if you can see the screen, but I have to be moving so that you can be seen. But just a few stories along the line I'll get out of here and share in case studies as we move on. But just to get your attention to this, this is this is for one of my clients who talks here. She was talking about, you know, 1,150,000 naira sale in one day. She sold three clients in one day. This was somebody who who had never sold before, sold a high ticket offer before. And then she now has three clients come in one day and buy her offer. For her, it was a big shock. If you visit my page on Instagram, you will see one of the testimonials in the pinned post. It's her screaming, Amber, Amber, Amber. You could hear her voice, her excitement. That's what happens when people realize the capacity to which they can go. And they know that this thing is not jinx, so this is real. This is real. Amber is doing something here that can actually change lives. All right. This is a full screenshot of her story. All right. From 0 to 1 million plus in a day. And that was just one day. By the time she launched her program, can imagine how many more signed up. But this is just to show you the extent to which somebody can go from nothing to something massive. And then harness it even better and build a powerful coaching business out of it. Her first sign up came up. She messaged me. I was like, wow. Even me, I was like, okay, let's go. Let's see what will come up during the week. Before which week? That same day, she sent me a second sign up had come in. Not long after, while I was jumping around my house, she sent me the next sign up had come in. And I was just all over her inbox, opening my mouth. That's the beauty of it. All right. So, this is another client who some of you may know her because I talk about her a lot. She's like one of my in fact, don't worry, I will go to the next slide where you will see what she even did for me earlier in January this year. All right. This is somebody who, when she first met me, she got the REM man, tried to throw out her old offers and then increased her price, you know, increased that. This is somebody that was charging people maybe 12,000 naira, looking at people and saying, this one, can they pay 5,000, give them, you know. But from encountering me, she threw away her old offers as we were on the chat together and then went on to offer her service at 100K. Now, it didn't end there. Even at 100K, she wasn't lacking clients. Then she goes further to increase it to 200K, double the price, and start getting fully booked monthly and turning down clients in her business. Now, it's important I bring out some of these examples because some of us may think it's only coaches that can achieve results. Yes, coaches, because I serve mostly coaches, but also service experts, service providers, service professionals, people who have a service to offer and are somehow lost in the whole noise out there on the internet about carry your market on your head, jump out around, go and climb bus, climb bike, do like a mad person and all that. It's not everybody that can do business that way, honestly. And the question is, how sustainable are these methods? But don't worry, we'll go into that in a bit. I just want to show you the possibilities that have been able to happen because of the impact, because of the drive, because of the knowledge people are able to glean for high ticket selling. Now, this person I posted about just in the previous post, this year in January, just about 2 weeks ago, she just sent me money for lunch. 30,000 naira she just blessed me with because she did not know how to show her gratitude. I was just on my own, and then somebody sends me 30,000 naira just to, Amber, you have done so much for me. Thank you. I honestly, that means so much to me because she could have not done it. I mean, it's not like anything, but she chose to because of her. Thank you was not enough. She tells me thank you every day in the DM. It's amazing. It's just amazing what the results people can achieve, that it completely just changes their life. In January, she made over 3M. Clients that she signed up. What are we talking about? Steady flow of clients, steady flow of premium clients. Very important, because it's one thing to get one client today, and tomorrow the next client you see is like 3 months. No, that's not business. That's not business. Whether I'll look at the questions, I'll read them after a while. All right. So I want you to take a moment now and imagine what your life would be like if you were to start attracting a steady flow of premium clients into your business within the next 3 months. So we're still in time. The first quarter is still looking fresh. We just entered 1st of February. Imagine at the end of the first quarter, or even by April, imagine what your life would be like if today in your business you start attracting a steady flow of premium clients to buy your high ticket offer. What would your life be like? How much peace will you have? How much happiness will you have? How much fulfillment will you have? You know, collecting this money, delivering results for this client, working with them wholeheartedly because they're paying you well. That is the joy I experience. That's the joy my clients experience. And it's an amazing joy because I can compare it to when I was selling low tickets. I was collecting money, but the stress was plenty. I know the stress was plenty. Now I have easy, smooth delivery of my service. The clients I work with are the best. They pay. I kid you not, I have no clients owing me. Nobody is owing me, and they all pay in full. It's amazing because when I was selling 5K offers, people were asking me if they could pay 3K. But imagine now what I'm selling, the prices I'm selling at, and people are paying in full. It just takes somebody who understands how this works to believe this. Because if you don't believe it, it's up to you. But it is real. Some of you have experienced it in your business and you know it's real. Some of you have gone to my page, you've seen my testimonials, you know it is real. This is real stuff. All right. So the secrets I'm about to share with you today will bring you closer to that dream that you have. The secrets I'm about to share with you. All right. Just as it did for me and my clients, and how we are living it today. Selling high ticket offers, attracting the right clients who pay in full without us trying so hard to convince them or to answer to their plenty objections and then, okay, I'll get back to you. No, there are techniques to these things. And the secrets I'm going to share with you today will bring you closer to that dream that you desire. You want to sell high ticket clients? Let's go. All right. So, what's my promise to you tonight? After this webinar, you will discover 3 secrets. I had to try so hard to concise it into 3. 3 secrets that are guaranteed to get you a steady flow of premium clients, to get a steady flow of premium clients to your high ticket offers. So I want to believe if you are here, you have a high ticket offer. Let me see, drop in the comments, let me know how much your high ticket offer is. If I say, drop in the comments if you have a high ticket offer. Yes, yes, yes. I know many people will say yes, but I want to know how much your high ticket offer is. So drop it in the comment. Let me have an idea how much your high ticket offers are in this place. Just tell me what your high ticket offer is. Drop in the comments. I'll be looking. I know there's a bit of a delay, so I'll wait for the comments to drop while I proceed. All right. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Show me some excitement. I want to know you're ready. And if you're ready, just make sure you subscribe to this channel so that if I drop any videos, you're the first to know. Limit all distractions, all right? This is real stuff we're discussing tonight. And please pay attention. We're not going to waste any much time. It's just going to be about, before we know we're done, trust me, I'm going to be really quick with this. All right, so Lagos Fashion Coach says my high ticket offer is $1,000. Halima Yusuf says $3,000. Philip says 1.8M. I love this. Please, nobody should be intimidated. Write your price. I want to see it. I know some people will be seeing this price and be like, yeah.
Like somebody was saying me the other day, I was like, 50K is not high ticket. I hope you know. I told her 50K is not high ticket, but please, you know. So let me know what's because here maybe I can help you already start seeing bigger or see that it is possible because it's fear that may be limiting you. All right. So it depends. Ad Tech Consult says depends on location in Nigeria from 50K and above. And I know, but I want to know your own. What's your own offer? Don't tell me what everybody thinks about high ticket. Tell me what your own price is. Oyewale says 40K. Okay. 40K, that's the highest offer that you have. All right. So great. Great. Thank you everyone who was very, transparent with me here. I really appreciate it. All right, appreciate it. I want to believe that today's session needs to open your minds and show you the possibilities. And for those of you who are already selling high tickets, this will show you exactly what you may be missing and that will take you to your next level. All right, manage your time and life with Ego says from 50K and above. Okay. 3 meals culinary kitchen says 200K. Okay, awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. So next thing I want you to type in the comments, are you ready for this session? Because I'm about to drop a lot of things that will help you shape things up. Drop in the comments, let me know if you are ready. Are you ready? Just say yes, 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 yes. Yes, I want to see those yeses. I want to see those yeses. Are we ready? Yay! Yay, we're ready. Good. It's good to see the comments. Thank you, everyone. So pay attention, subscribe, limit all distractions. Yeah, I see Dr. Muibat here. Welcome. Oyewale Doctors. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. So let's move on. Let's move on. Let's dig in. Okay. Number one secret. Yay. Number one secret. Sell this, not that. Sell this, not that. I'm sure your mind you're like, ha. This, that, what's that? Let's move. All right. So here's the thing. Many high ticket coaches, consultants, and experts get the first most important thing wrong. Before I move to anything, this is always the first. Because this is the real thing that will determine if you would even sell in the first place. They get the first most because you already have offers. I'm here to help prick some of the offers that you have or the offer you're currently selling that is affecting you from getting clients in. All right. This is the number one area that many people get wrong. So we have to do some poking of your offer right now. Let's look at it closely. How? What are the problems here? What are the real mistakes we have discovered? Now, a lot of coaches, experts, consultants, experienced people end up selling the vehicle instead of the promise or destination. And that, my friend, is a wrong move. Some of us focus too much on selling our program, Okay, this is my program. It is the best program in since sliced bread. The name of the program is Batman Coaching Program. It is for 6 months. In it, I teach this and this and this and this and this. We have meetings on Fiverr. See, you say Fiverr. We have meetings on Zoom. By the time you list all the program things. Now, here's the thing. This is a big problem. If what you focus on first off or you put in the forefront is your program, you're making a big mistake already. Because guess what? Your clients don't care. If you like, bring abracadabra program, call it one kind name, they don't freaking care. I remember the program I talked to you about where one of my only one client signed. That was in my first high care program in 2020. I called this one name, Program Launch Mastery. That was the name. All right, beautiful name and all. It was really about me calling the program something that people say, whoa, fire, magic. But you know what? After looking at this over time and asking myself questions, I got to the point where I asked myself, are you sure that program was not even a confusion? Because what's Program Launch Mastery? Some people think it's one software program you're launching. The confusion. So I was here trying to sell a program. Those were the things that I discovered after a while, after years had passed, about my mistake the first time. All right. And because of that, I don't apply the same mistakes this time. I don't do this, I don't do things like that this time around. So many of us make the mistake of selling our vehicle, the way to the dream, instead of selling the dream, instead of selling the destination, instead of selling the promise. What do you promise you will achieve for your clients? That's what they want to know. They don't care about your Batman program. They don't care about your sophisticated program where you give everybody flowers and you do what and you do this. Anybody that signs up, they receive magic in their inbox. Like nobody cares. Nobody cares. What your clients care about, first and foremost, and will always care about, is results. Anything that you care about, your program dynamics and all of that, is your business, not theirs. They care more about results. So when you are selling to them, that offer you're selling, focus more on your promise. Focus more on the transformation you will help them achieve, not the program, not the process. Focus more on the transformation, the dream. Make them see themselves in that dream. See themselves in the actualization of that dream. That's how you should be selling instead. So if before you were here always pushing forward your name of program, this program it is the best thing for you. No. Think about your clients. What do they want? What is their utmost desire? Sell that to them. How do they get it? Through your program. So your program is not at the forefront. Your promise is at the forefront. What you sell is the offer. Your offering to help. The solution you will help them. The promised solution you will help them achieve. How you achieve it is through your program, but that should not be what you put on the forefront. I hope that's clear. I hope this is shifting some mindsets here. If this is how you've been doing it, this has to change. All right, and this will change the game for you this year. Now, another thing you could be doing wrong is selling complexity and overwhelm instead of simple, straightforward processes to achieving results. I want to see your comments if you can relate with any of this, or you are seeing that this applies to you. Please drop in your comments. All right. So another mistake: selling complexity and overwhelm. I told you this is what I did with my other offer, and it was a hard time signing people on. Even when they signed on, they did not finish because it was all overwhelming. It was too complex. It was too tedious. It was too cumbersome. Call it whatever you want to call it. It was just stressful. That's why they were not even showing up as they should. Because I sold overwhelm. I fed them with overwhelm. I just drew something here. This program runs for 12 months. It contains 24 modules, 65 lessons, 26 bonuses. We'll meet every day and I'll throw in a new video weekly. Yay, where is the time? We forget that our clients are busy people. And so we pack a lot of work for them, thinking this will qualify the price of the offer. This will validate the price. So I'm selling an offer at $2,000. I'm selling an offer at $3,000. I'm selling an offer at $5,000. It means I should add more lectures. It means I should add more videos. It doesn't work that way, my dears. It doesn't work that way. In fact, the way you will achieve better results is if you can get them to their results even more quickly. They will pay you the world for that. Even more quickly. In shorter time, they will be so grateful to you for it. So it's not about more work. It's even about less work. It's about you, the coach, knowing what works for them and what doesn't, and filtering it ahead and giving them the one thing that works for them. They will be grateful to you for saving their time because time is money. You just save them a lot of money by doing that. Very important. Now, another thing you could be doing wrong here with your offer. You are selling what you know instead of what the client wants to know. I'm talking about most coaches and experts. That's why I wrote selling what they know. Most coaches and experts sell what they know instead of what the client wants to know. So in their client's head is, can you help me get results? But you in your head, you're trying to explain your Batman technique or your Spider-Man technique, or they don't really care about all of that. You're trying to speak all the grammar. You're trying to teach. When all they just want to know is, would this help me? I don't want to even know what the technique is. Will it help me? Well, most of us are too ingrained in the knowledge, what we're trying to share, that we forget that our clients are not us. So they don't even understand what we are even saying because they are not us. They don't have the knowledge we have. But all of our messaging, all the way we try to sell it is by selling the expertise, is by selling the grammar and all the things we know, feeling that if we mention these big terminologies that we learned in the course, in our own training course, we can use it on them and they'll feel we know what we are doing. It doesn't work that way. Keep all your jargons, your technical jargons to yourself and sell the clients exactly what they want to know. Can this thing help me? Save the technical jargons for inside the course, inside the program, inside the training, especially if you know it will help them. But outside, when you are trying to get people to buy, you sell them on what they actually want to know. Can this help me? Is this really for me? Your content should be addressing that, not teaching. That's why we have a lot of people on in our space doing how to do this. Teaching, teaching, teaching. You're teaching the same thing your clients can go and watch in YouTube. That's why you're not getting clients. Because many of the things you are teaching, information, they can get it on YouTube for free. So why would they come and pay you $5,000, $3,000? Why? They can get it for free. What you should be focusing on is transformation. Can you get them the results that they seek, the outcome that they desire? Not information. Don't dwell on information. Dwell instead on the transformation that they desire. I hope this is shifting your mindset about how to sell your high ticket offers. Please drop in the comments. Let me know. Some comments have remained there, so I don't know if people can hear me. Just drop the comments and I know that we're all on track and you can hear me loud and clear. Drop comments. Just say, give me your remarks. Whoa, I didn't know this. Oh, wow, this makes sense. Just give me any remark that you feel, hits you right where it is, and I'll know that you're following closely. All right? I'll know that you're following closely. Now, here are a few things you must do. All right, so I'm seeing the comments. Well, thank you. Thank you. Good. It's good. Hey, Mrs. Gloria is here. It's good to have you here, ma. It's good to have you here. All right, so here's what you need to do. Here's what you need to do. Make your high ticket offer, or let's take it the way I wrote it. Your high ticket offer should be a compelling panacea solution. Let me drop grammar. It should be a compelling solution for a specific clientele. It should be a compelling solution. I know why I wrote compelling in caps. For a specific clientele, a specific audience, a specific niche. You're not here to serve everybody. It should be compelling for the specific niche that you choose to serve. It should solve a significant problem for the clients. It should be quick and easy to implement, and it should give the client confidence in the outcome. It should solve a significant problem. Remember what we talked about? What are their dreams? What are their desires? What do they need help in? It should be quick and easy to implement. Remember, not about length of time or number of videos. No, quick and easy. The easier they can get answers, hey, they'll feel they're owing you. Just like my recent offers I made, I did a mastermind, and I had one of the clients tell me, Amber, I feel I'm owing you. Man, so much I paid though. The value was too much for that 3 hours I sat with her. She told me, I feel like I'm owing you, Amber. That's exactly what it should be like. Because you are giving them something they value so much, they didn't get anywhere else. And you were able to give it so freely. And they know they can put this to action and they will yield results compared to all the other things they've learned in past years. This one hits it down for them. All right. And not just that, gives the client confidence in the outcome. She was so confident that this was the answer that she felt she was owing me. And honestly, certainly, this is even she on the call. Immediately, while we're on the call, she had texted her husband, telling him, you won't believe what I'm hearing right now. Even when he came home, she told him what all the things she was struggling with, how to piece her different skills together and pull it in, and she find a space to plug that in. She had to tell her husband. She didn't tell him she was paying for the offer. Just for she had to expose that because she was happy with what she had just gotten. That's how powerful it should be. They should be so confident that this thing you have told them will give them their desired outcome. And not just that, they will actually go and see that they will get results. That is the real deal here. All right. Now let me tell you about clients O, a brand designer and funnels expert. So I'll be telling you a bit about what we did together. And when she reached out to me, she was struggling to find clients. All right. She was struggling to find clients. And this was her conversation with me in the DM. So I had to screenshot from my desktop, Instagram desktop. All right. And she goes on to say, she attended one of my webinars some of you have attended some of my webinars. So this was one of them that she attended. All right. And she said, she has to contact Amber, And then she went on to tell me, this is what I marked and I want you to see. She said here, I know I do quite well with my work, and I'm struggling so much to find clients. I'm sure that's the case with many of you here. Aside my sister, that means her sister is patronizing her. I've not had a single client despite reaching out to hundreds of prospects. When I listened to your webinar, I knew immediately that I was doing something wrong. Now, that thing I circled or squared is what I want you to draw attention, what I want to draw your attention to. I've not had a single client despite reaching out to hundreds of prospects. That means she does a lot of reaching out, outreach, DMs, cold DMs or whatever the case. Send me this message. Hello, Amber, I have great news. I got my first client 2 weeks ago. She paid full deposit last week, and I'm currently working on her project. Aside that, I have been having prospective clients reach out to me. See the difference? Before she was one reaching out, now they are reaching out to her. Something that didn't happen before. I circled it. Something that didn't happen before. Just yesterday, a client that found me by referral paid full deposit, which means in the space of 1 month, I signed 2 clients. This is somebody that was not signing anybody except her sister. And I want to say thank you as she goes on and telling me how this helped her and her audience is clearer and messaging super clear. Don't stop doing what you do, all of that. Instead of chasing, she was now attracting. Instead of chasing, she was now attracting. That's the power of knowing exactly how to speak to your clients, knowing the right offer to put out to them, knowing how to bring them your way, because they will come. I'm not one to go after the whole DM chasing people. No, I don't even like it. I mean, I don't know. I feel I'll be a bug. I don't even do it. And I don't train my clients to do that. DM chasing, prospecting and all that. People do it. That's some people's models, but that's not my model. I believe in attraction marketing. But you have to do something right to attract. And that's what I'm teaching you here today. All right, that's what I teach my clients. All right. So she said attracting clients instead of chasing them. And not just one client, 2. How many she mentioned there? And not just that, they are paying in full. Her offer was a high ticket offer. High ticket. I'm not talking about low ticket offers here. High ticket offer. High ticket offer. Now, here's another client of mine, a certified doctor of medicine, natural medicine. Now, this client, I'm excited about her story because it's one of my freshest stories, one of my freshest, story. She has not even worked with me for up to like 3 months. I think now we just stepped into our week 7. All right. Now, here's the thing. This client of mine was tough. It was tough for her selling her offer of 250K. So she had an offer of 250K, but even at that, it was tough selling 250K. Then she came over to me and she said, "You know what, Amber, I need help in this direction. I need help. I need to level this price. This price is not working for me. I just need to increase the price. But even at this lower price of 250K, they are not even paying. Amber, can you help me? Are you sure you can help me?" I told her, cool down, cool down, cool down. Oh, yeah, sign up. So she signed up to work with me on my group coaching program, Maximize. Some of you know it. All right. And not too long into coaching with her, I told you we are just entering payment. Her first payment. And she goes on to say, Amber, I remember the person I told you wanted to join last year for 250K, but said it was too high. He came back now saying he's ready. When I told him the price increased, he's the one that paid in full. The same person that was saying he could not pay. Even at the 250K, he said he was going, even if he was going to pay, he was going to pay through 3 installments. This person came and paid her 750K. Hands down. Hands down. Hands down. Dropped 750K, 3 times her price. What happened? Because of a shift in how she made her offer. A shift in her offer and how she sold it. Not too long after that, 3 days later, 8th of January, she woke up to another payment. I'm talking about the same price, 750K. That's the price of her offer right now. And then not even long, 2 days later again, her third payment. you see, you can imagine the joy. She's so joyful. Has not even finished. Has already made you don't pay more. They don't have issues. They are not the people who, they even get to do the work that you expect them to do. They are eager about solution. They pay you premium. They tell you thank you. They pray for you. These clients keep praying for her. That's the beauty of this, and I'm sure a lot of you want to experience same because it's a beautiful world out there. As long as you are able to do the right things right, you will attract clients you desire. All right. Oh, I've not even finished. Her fourth client, and this was her fourth client, and I had to come and put the gist outside because I couldn't contain it. I put it on my Instagram page. So this was an Instagram post I made, you know, with when her fourth client paid. Client number 4 paid in full, and she had not even worked with me for up to 1 month. Amazing stuff. I just wanted to show you the possibilities here. So if you are here and you're still in a place where you're doubting, I want you to know that it is real. You can charge higher and people will still pay you higher. They will pay you higher. All right? So how did my clients do it? Number one, they understood their clients' desires and dreams. Sorry for this mistake here. They understood their clients' desires and dreams. So for you, that's something to learn. What else did they do? They sold their clients on the promised destination and outcome. Exactly what I'm telling you here to do. Many things I'm telling you here are things I tell my clients. So just know that this is great value. What else did they do? They demonstrated how they would help them. How? Because guess what, guys? The clients you are attracting and telling them to go and pay high tickets, they have been meant to many places. So they know what they don't want. That's why your process is not a secret. Your framework should not be a secret. You should be able to demonstrate your framework. How will you help them? These are the 4 steps I'll take you through. After step 1, this is what you will achieve. After step 2, this is what we achieve. After step 3, let them know in clear details what you do for them because it's not a secret. They are not coming here to buy something that is, abracadabra. No, they're smart people. Smart people will pay you more, but you need to be able to explain to them what they're paying for. All right. I'm not talking about I will do 15 videos with you. I was saying, no, that's not what I mean. When I say how, I'm talking about your framework. What's your process to getting them the results that they desire? Let them know. So my clients demonstrated their framework, demonstrated how they will help these clients achieve results. What else did they do? They eliminated vagueness and complexities. Anything vague that sounded over the top, confusion, eliminated. They need anything complex that before they get to here, they will need to climb 7 seas and 7 mountains. Eliminated. What else? They showcased results, showcase what they have done for others. Because these are the things that will further, cement confidence in your clients' minds. So I'm telling you this. This is expo for you. Remember, I said I'm going to share with you secrets. These are the secrets, and I hope you are taking some strong pointers here. All right. Okay, so Philly says, I'm loving every bit of the secrets. Awesome. Oyewale says, I'm with you back to back. Okay, it's hitting strong on me 100%. That's Finance Street. Good. Halima says, same as me too. Done 50 outreach on DMs. Nothing yet. I understand. I know how that can be painful. All right, Halima, thank God no more doing DMs. Need attraction automation process. Okay, Oyewale says same. Fire Williams says self-simplicity of complexity. Yes. Halima says, really guess we can collab, make this work for. Okay, so she's talking to Oyewale. I understand. People are already collaborating. Nice one. So, okay. I want you to emulate this. What did my clients do? I want you to emulate it. Emulate these things. And your premium offer will be more compelling. It will be more convincing for people to sign up for. And not just that, will pay you in full. If you can be more compelling, people will pay you. If you can demonstrate the value you offer, people will pay you. If you can be very clear in your communication, people will pay you. If you sell them on the dream, people will pay you. If you showcase your results, people will pay you. I'm not here to sell people who do scam, who when they pay you, you don't deliver results. No, please, if you are here, please change your ways. That's not how it works. All right? That's not how it works. All right. So, my next secret, secret two, do this, not that. Do this, not that. Now, you probably wondering, what's that? What's this? Let's move on. All right. So, one mistake that's costing you your what did I write there? One mistake that is costing you clients as an experienced coach, expert, or consultant is you are making yourself forgettable. You are making yourself forgettable. Some of you here may not understand what I mean here, but I'll step forward and I'll explain more. You are making yourself forgettable. This thing will easily cost you clients. If you make yourself forgettable, it will cost you clients. How? A few ways you are making yourself forgettable. You are sounding like everyone else. You sound like a broken record. You're doing everything everybody's doing, following the bandwagon. Of course, what's that trend everybody's doing now? Of course, I will click on. Of course, you're following every trend out there. You are doing everything. So you are blending in with what everybody else is doing. You're sounding like everybody else. Even when you teach your content and all of that, sound like the next coach. Everything is repeated. You are doing the same thing everybody else is doing. Not just that, you are selling to everybody. You are sharing basic value, ABC information, things that people know or can go and Google by themselves. That's what you are putting out as content. You're posting random content because you feel, let me post so that they'll see me. Okay, but what you're posting is so random and so bleh. See the mistakes that you may be making. You are not being known for one thing. Everywhere you did there. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. There's a reason why today a lot of my clients tell me, Amber, it is you or nobody. That's because I'm doing something right. I'm doing something right that makes me unforgettable. That makes me their number one choice. That's because I'm doing something right. Some of us have blended in, and so we are not standing out. And that is number one mistake. Many people who want to pay premium want to go for the best. If you're not presenting yourself as the best, I'm sorry, you won't attract premium clients. You have a struggle doing that. Because they want to go for the best because they're paying good money. So they want to know that what they're paying for is value. So are you presenting yourself as that value that is equivalent to the price you're offering? That's the question you should answer. Are you sounding like everybody else? So why should they pay you? Why didn't they go and pay the other person that was charging 40K or 20K or even 5K? Why you? If you are just saying the same thing she's saying. That's the problem. Like I put out one of my content the other day. I said, if I'm selling an offer for $5,000, I better be giving $1,000 worth of information. Exactly. That's what I do. The information I give out on my IG page, some of you have gone there and you know the value there is the value there is somebody else's premium offer. That's what I'm giving out for free. Exactly. It is deliberate. It is deliberate. I have up leveled my messaging. I have up leveled my content game. I give you value on my page that you think you're one asking yourself, why is this free? That's what somebody is selling in her program. I'm giving it for free. Because what is not for free is you are getting to see for yourself that what is not for free is of even deeper value. So if I'm selling first a $5,000 offer, $1,000 offer should be what I'm putting out for free. But some of us here, we have a high ticket offer, but what we are putting out for free is low ticket information. Do you see the mismatch? Why do you think you will attract more premium clients that way? If you are giving basic low ticket information, but you want to sell high ticket, it can't work. That's the problem. It cannot work. So you're making yourself easily forgettable by doing all of these things I put on the screen. Now, what you need to do is to flip this completely by creating real authority in your market or industry. Create real authority. Like one of my coaches would say, he calls it preeminence. Preeminence. Create real authority in your industry such that clients self-convince themselves, excuse me, excuse me, such that clients self-convince themselves that working with you is in their best interest. One moment, please. Okay, if you see me looking this way, I'm looking at my phone. I want to see your comments because here's my full screen. So flip this completely by creating real authority in your market. That your clients self-convince themselves that working with you is in their best interest. Okay? There's a reason why I said self-convince. Because when you build authority in your market, people who come into your DM will come to you sold by themselves, just watching what you are putting out, watching how you've presented your authority out there. They are already ticking all the boxes for themselves. They are being convinced. So they're not coming to your DM for you to convince them. They're coming to you sold. That is powerful. You're not chasing them in their DM. They are the ones coming by themselves. And they're coming to you sold, already sold. All they're coming to ask you is, how can I pay? That's the power of authority. So let me tell you about my client N. So um private reasons, I don't expose my client's name per se, not all the time. All right. So this client is a foreign education consultant, and I worked with her. She didn't even sign up for Maximize, my group coaching program. She signed up for one-on-one with me. So we worked one-on-one. All right. And my one-on-one is quite tight because I only take on 2 clients in a quarter. So she signed up for one-on-one with me last year. And before she signed up to work with me, she was unable to attract premium clients. At the time, her highest offer was 80,000 naira. This is somebody that is based abroad. But she was charging, her market is Nigerians because she wants to help them go to school abroad. But even at that, her highest offer was 80,000 naira. So imagine if you convert 80,000 to the dollars. What does that even make? Do you understand? So she wanted to be able to attract more premium clients. People will pay her more money because the work she does is good. She's well experienced. She's a very good consultant, well proven, helps people get amazing results, but she was not earning enough. Now, one look into her positioning and business process, I could tell why this was happening. Why she was not attracting premium clients the way she should have. So what did we do? We positioned her right for the market. Positioned her right for the market, establishing top authority. And then this happened. She set out to attract a new breed of clients. Now, this was her messaging to me, her chat with me the other day at the beginning of when it was happening. She was telling me here how she knows her followers will know by now that music has changed. So in essence, her authority, this is a new level of authority. So her followers are going to sense that something has changed on her page. And I was telling her they can dance to the music or they should just off the music. It's their choice. And she was laughing. Now, this was another chat with her I had with her after a few weeks. She goes on to say, "Good day, coach. Today is good. 2 of my prospects just made the first installment payment of $1,000. First installment." This is someone that was charging 80,000 naira. Now they're paying her in dollars. I wasn't hoping for fast sales because my business structure had to change. I knew my audience needed time for it to sink in, so I braced up for it. She knew that change takes time, so she was already prepared for the change. But it turned out that results started happening even before, even before that point where she was thinking, she had to wait. And as she goes on to say, it has started happening. God is wonderful. Thank you so much, Amber. Amazing stuff. Now, here's where I'm even going. Results, yeah, good. But we're talking about authority here. And this is what I want to use and emphasize that point. Recently in her industry, some policy changed. She's a Canadian, she tells people who move to Canada, education, through education means the whole, all of that. Anyways, so her messaging, recently I messaged her And based on the new policies, some of you will know these policies that are happening in Canada right now. A lot of it's all over the news. Everybody's talking about it. It's happening a lot and stuff. And this affected her counterparts. The policy changes affected her counterparts, her colleagues in the industry. But guess what? Because of where she was positioned and the level of authority she was attaining for herself, policy did not affect her. And you're probably asking how. In fact, guess what? The policy even favored her. Now, guess what we did together? And it's very critical that I explained it. In fact, this is a screenshot of the chat I had with her. So she goes on to say here, Amber, thank you. Niching down is the best decision I ever took. How would I have positioned myself as an authority in this time? I would have been seen as a blogger, just giving information. Chai, honestly, this is what I wanted to draw your attention to. The fact that we leveling her up to position herself as a top authority for a specific niche that we're willing to pay premium, up-leveled her and made her immune to policy changes. That's the power of real authority. Right now, while the rest of the industry are crying and shouting and wondering, yeah, what happened? You are changing policy. What happened? Yeah, right now is a mess. But my client is flying high. She's smiling. She's happy. She's grateful. This did not affect her. Instead, it even favored her. Because it looked like we saw the future and prepared her for that. That is powerful. That's what real authority can do for you. It can distinguish you from everybody else, from what everybody's rushing for. You up level and establish authority in the place everybody's running away from. And then you become known in that space. And then you take people to the next level at that point that they are high up there, and you help them. You can be immune for a lot of things that happen down here in the mass market. You can be immune because you have distinguished yourself. I don't know how many of you have read the book Blue Ocean. You know, blue, what's the word? Is it something strategies? Is it Blue Ocean strategy or something like that? But if you've read the book, you know where I'm going with this. How people step out of the red ocean and craft a blue ocean for themselves. That is what we're talking about here. Real authority, preeminence. All right. This is how important creating authority is. You rise above the noise and create authority. Rising above the noise and creating authority will allow you to take random people from browsing around on social media to investing in your high ticket offers and programs, even if they've never heard of you before. It's their first time on beating you. They'll pay you premium because your authority, the things you are saying, how you've established yourself, how you've positioned yourself, all the things that are coming out of you, the confidence you are using to exude that authority, all of that is ticking everything in the box for them. That they come and pay, even if they're just meeting you for the first time. Remember, some people need to take time to study this person. Some will pay instantly. I've had a client like that come meet me for the first time. In less than 24 hours, she had paid to work with me. In fact, she was in my DM asking, how do I pay? She didn't even come and ask, how can you help me? All this grammar. First time meeting me, and she was already in my DM asking me how to pay. That's the power of authority. I had another client tell me how she was on my page for 4 hours, reading my content. So that when she came into the DM, it was, I'm ready. I want to sign up. Give me account details. I've never met her before. She had just bumped on my page for the first time, and she was ready to pay instantly. She had never heard or seen me before. That's the power of authority. For some of you watching me here, you have never met me before, but you know that Amber knows what she's doing. That's the power of authority. So I want you to do this. Become known for something. Number 2, stand out in the sea of sameness. Everybody is the same things they're doing. How can you up level and stand out? Thank you for that name, Blue Ocean Strategy. Thank you. I just wanted to be sure if that was the name. Stand out in the sea of sameness. Next, share your own perspectives and insights. I'm sure you're probably asking yourself, how can you stand out in the sea of sameness? Same the same. How? By not sharing regular stuff and sounding like a blogger or sounding like Google. You cannot compete with Google. So what are you doing? Just that. So instead, do what Google is not doing. Share your own unique perspectives and insights. This is what will uplevel you out of everybody else that is sharing information out there, general information. Your clients are not after information, they want results. They want transformation. It's not by information. You can go to Google. Another thing I have to mention, be contrarian if you have to. Sometimes we're afraid of ruffling feathers. We're afraid of sounding like, hey, if I say this thing, people will be offended. If you have to say it and you know it's your truth, say it. If you know you can defend it based on the perspective you have, say it. Be ready to be contrarian. I'm not saying you should fight. I'm not saying you should go there and be throwing and telling people, I know some people come and fight me, I'm ready for you. It's not by that one. No. That's not how it works. Just challenge some industry norms, some things that you know this should not be. Oh yeah, share your own perspective on that. What do you think instead should be? Also, I can't escape this last one. Genuinely care for your clients and deliver results. Very important. This one will even validate the authority on top self because you are not just outside looking all, all good and people can be convinced on the go. Not just that, you are delivering results. And people are convincing others, see, this is the person. Don't go to anybody. This is the person. You wanted to be sure. Let me further assure you she's the one. That is the power of authority. That's the power of delivering results. I have clients who can boast it tomorrow. They'll tell people it is Amber or no one. Yes. Yes. Let's move on. Secret 3. Build this, not that. Amber, what's this? What's that? Let's move on. Now, it doesn't matter how good your offer is or your authority. If you contain yourself within the confines of what you are comfortable with, you'll have a tough time selling your high ticket offer. Some of us have contained ourselves. We do the same things every day. We repeat the same things every day, yet we expect new results. It doesn't work that way. If you nail your offer, if you nail this authority I just spoke about, see me saying spoke, jeez. If you nail your offer, nail your authority and your messaging, the next thing you need to do is to get yourself out of that comfort zone. I told you my story of how I went back to my comfort zone. No. What I needed to have done at the time was to improve on what I was doing, improve on that high ticket offer, improve on my authority, and then step out and do more. Step out and claim more clients for myself. Now, most experienced coaches, experts, consultants, industry leaders spray and hope clients will come. So we spray, we put out content, we show up in our best selves, then we now hope. It doesn't work that way. We can't rely on hope. Hope is not a strategy. Most others repeat the same old strategies that didn't work before. If this did not work for you all through last year, why do you think it will work this year? If the things you are doing currently did not work for you, you should know that something needs to shift. If they didn't work for you, there's no magic that's going to happen. In fact, the market is going to even get tougher. So you should up level for that. So why will you be repeating the same old things? And even no matter how experienced you are, no one knows that you can help them achieve these results. But guess what's happening out there? Others who are not as good as you further entrench themselves in your industry and become widely known, even though they don't know half of what you know. Do you see how that is already wrong? As the expert that you are, with so much experience and proof of results, you shouldn't be kept in the back burner. You should be in the forefront. And you don't just do that by sitting and hoping, spraying and hoping, repeating the same things you've been doing before. No, some things got to shift. Some things have to shift. You need to intentionally build simple, repeatable, and sustainable systems that get you in front of new people every day. Simple is one word I underline there. Simple. Some people go for the complex stuff. I don't preach complex. I always push simple. Simple, repeatable, and sustainable processes, systems. But the goal is that they get you in front of new people every day, your ideal clients every day. Because here's the thing, selling is really about mostly a game of numbers. If you get in front of the right people, I'm not talking about just general crowd, say you get in front of everybody, the whole world. No. If you get in front of the right spect of clients, the ideal clients you want to serve, higher the chances of many of them converting to your paid clients, especially if you show up with the right offer, correcting many of the things I mentioned in Secret One. You show up in the authority that you are, doing a lot of the things I mentioned in Secret Two. And then you now show up in front of the right audience, new people who have never heard of you before. You know what this will do for you? It will enable you build predictable income systems, simple, repeatable, and sustainable systems to get you in front of new people every day. This will help you build predictable income. So it's not a matter of I made money today, the next time I saw another client was in the next 5 months. No. Especially if you want to run this as a proper business. Especially if this is a proper business for you and you want to make results out of this. Now, simple, repeatable systems are what has helped me attract new people to my business who invest in my high ticket offers. Simple, repeatable systems. I'm not up for complexities. Simple, repeatable system. Everything I do out there is intended to get the clients who have bought from me to buy again, and not just that, to get new people to discover me and buy from me. Very important. Very important. Some of you here are just meeting me for the first time and you're already sold. You've never known me before, but just attending this webinar, you're still here listening to me because you are sold. You're sold already that, whoa, she knows this thing. Exactly. Now, a simple, repeatable system is what helped clients sign in higher level clients. When she first came to me, she was all about, okay, I need to do this, I need to do the sales funnel, I need to do. She said things about all the plenty things she needs to do. She had even paid the guys who set it up, all the complex stuff. I told her, calm down. Can we do the basic, fundamental, most important stuff first? Tell your guys to chill. We'll come to them later. But let's start with the fundamental things that actually matter. And then we stepped forward to work on the simple things first. The things you need to clear up, the offer, the authority and messaging, and all of that. And even from that point, okay, let's see how we can get new people to know this. Even from that, she already said recording amazing results. Here I was just asking her, feedback on what's going on with her offer, how people are paying for it. And she goes on to tell me how I have currently three clients, 3 one-to-one clients, each paying $5,000. By that time, she didn't even have a sales pitch for the offer. All right, she didn't have a sales pitch for the offer. And a few things I blurred out there, but this is what I also wanted to know. And 10 current clients in the group program, each at 550K. Do you see the things they're striking there? High ticket client, high ticket offer, clicked. An offer she's selling, at that level, tick. That means she's selling to their desires for them to pay. What else is she doing? Simple ways. She didn't even have a sales page at the point, all right? And she had signed on this many clients. How much more now that she has included all of these technicalities? Just to show you here that repeatable systems can get you what you want, as long as you are working those repeatable systems effectively. As long as you know exactly what to do in the process, you will get results. How much more when you now add tech to it? How much more when you now add tech? It will blow it to scale your business. But you need to understand some fundamental things first, because those things you cannot strike them out. Some people right now, they have beautiful systems, but they have those first things I've mentioned. They are poor. Some people spend a lot of money on ads, show up everywhere, but nobody is buying. It's because you are lacking one of those two things I mentioned earlier, or even more. But if you nail the fundamentals, then set up simple processes that get you to sell. Then on top of that, you now even add tech to that. You can imagine the glory. You can imagine the benefits. You can imagine the effectiveness of this. Now, let me tell you about how some people already have a system that's working, but nobody is paying. In this client's case, it's not even that the system they were coming in, but guess what? They were not getting they were not implementing, they were not getting results. So you see the different nuances involved here. Somebody here might have a very good a system that okay, I'm doing ads, I'm doing everything, I'm doing webinar, I'm doing videos, I'm doing see all the strategies work. Many there's no new strategy you've not heard of. You've probably heard of webinars, you've heard of videos, you've heard everything. But these subtle nuances are the real things that get you to win or not, that get your marketing to be effective or not. So this client of mine, she already had something going. However, the problem was when she came to me, the problem was that she was not signing clients. For me, I saw a deeper problem than that. Because to sign clients is not the hardest part, is to sign the right clients. Because what happened was that when I was talking with her, I got to know that when they sign up, they don't implement. So they were coming in, but for some reason, something was faulty in her system that was making her bring in the wrong clients. They were not implementing. Now, what did we do? We made some shifts in her systems, make some shifts in the entire system channel. We shifted a couple of things, and what happened? Success rates. Success rate. And this was me messaging her to ask her, how is it going? And she goes on to say, it's going well. It's going well. It's going well. And I was like, okay, okay. Okay, guys, so something happened and I can't tell what that was, but I'm sorry for that glitch. I just noticed that my screen went blank, but I'm happy we're back. So let me be sure you can all hear me. Sorry about that glitch. I can't explain what happened, but I'm happy we're back. I had to drop. Um, so drop a comment. Let me know if you can hear me now. Drop a comment. Let me know if you can hear me now. Drop a comment. Let me know if you can hear me now. Drop comments. Okay, Jamila says yes. Or is that yes to the former question that others were asking? Just let me see more comments to know you guys can hear me now. Okay. Thank you for that. Because honestly, I was completely confused with where what just happened, honestly. I was confused about what just happened. Um okay. So sorry about the glitch, guys. All right. So in your mind, you're probably asking these questions in your head right now. You're asking yourself questions like, how do I upgrade? How to upgrade the offer you currently sell. You're asking yourself questions like that. How do you upgrade the offers you currently sell? How do you upgrade the offers you currently sell? You're asking yourself questions like how to set up the right systems that would work for your type of audience. How to set up the right systems that will work for your type of audience. Those are the kind of questions you're probably asking yourself. You're asking yourself questions like how to simplify the way you sell and still attract premium clients. Because maybe your process right now is complex. So you're probably wondering how you can simplify the way you sell and still attract premium clients. You're probably also wondering what to say in your content to attract the people who actually pay. What's all these magicals? How does this work for your kind of niche? What should you say to attract the people who actually pay? You're probably asking what to know, or you want to know what will work for your business and what will not. So you want to know what will work for your business and what will not. Because honestly, this is not a case of blanket strategies where everybody does the same thing. No, some specific nuances may apply for your specific industry, right? And you may not know. So that's why blanket information does not really work. Me, I had to stop doing courses, online courses, because I found out that online courses does not solve everybody's problem. The same thing I'll tell somebody who is a business coach may not be the same thing I'll tell a lawyer or a doctor. There are different things involved here. So their businesses are different in many, many areas. So I cannot apply one knowledge and tell all of them to go and run with it. It doesn't work that way. You also want to know you want to know what to stop doing, exactly what to stop doing, what to start doing, and also what to continue doing. These are the specific nuances I'm talking about. These are the specific nuances I'm talking about. All right. This is what you need to do to cut out excess time doing trial and error and know exactly what to do for your specific business. Leverage. Leverage. This is one important word. This is one important thing that a lot of us are not taking advantage of. Leverage actually means taking advantage of something. So if you want to cut out excess time doing trial and error and know exactly what to do for a specific business, leverage. Leverage. Leverage direct access to someone who has succeeded at what you want to achieve, or at what you want to achieve, so that you can collapse time. Leverage direct access. Direct access. This is not access. This is you listening to me, but I don't know the questions in your head. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know the specific nuances about your business unless I listen to you. I'm not one to assume. I like to listen to my clients and get where it is pinching them the most. Because what's pinching you may not be the same thing pinching the next person. So leverage direct access to someone, and I'm raising my hands here because that's me, who has succeeded at what you want to achieve, so you can collapse time. Honestly. Because if I've been there, it means there's something I know that you don't know that can help you with, especially if you are still trying to figure yourself out. There's something, there's a direction I can point you to that you probably were not thinking about. All right. So leverage will help you achieve this instead of that. Instead of staying in confusion, everything jumbled up in your head. You don't know what to do step one, you don't know what to do step two, you don't know what to do step three. Leverage will help you achieve this. Because all of this, being the coach that I am and being the experience that I have sitting with clients, numerous clients over the years, I know exactly how to piece everything that is going on right now in your head and turn them into step-by-step action points for you to carry out that will yield you the results you seek. Clarity, direction, action, implementation. Instead of this confusion that 2 years from now, 6 months from now, 3 months from now, you are still here. No, that's not how it should be. That's not how it should be. Leverage will take you here instead of there. What's here? To take you to the point where you start attracting more premium clients to your high ticket offer, elevating your authority, achieving more by doing less, multiplying your revenue and scaling your business, achieving results for clients and making great impact. Leverage, access to somebody who knows what they're talking about. Instead of this other side, selling offers no one is buying. I know because I understand what you are going through. Spending the next few months still doing trial and error, being in the same position you are when others are excelling year by year, they are recording massive results, and you just find out that you're still where you were last 6 months, last 1 year, last 3 years, last 5 years. Shouldn't be so. We are all supposed to be growing. So never stay or rest on your loins, or just stay here, rest here, and just expect anything to change. You have to move. In fact, I shouldn't be the one telling you that. We all know we should be growing. Instead of also losing out on what you could have achieved if only you leveraged access. Access. I am putting it before you today. Access. Take the access I'm offering you. I'm offering you an opportunity to leverage my expertise. I've been coaching for 7+ years. I can relate to what you've been through. I have been there where I did not see clients. I have been there. I can completely relate. You've seen my results. You've seen my progress. I've shared my story with you. You've seen the results I have helped my clients achieve. You know this isn't fluff. You know. If you want contact to my clients, I can give you. You can go and reach out to them. You know this is not fluff. You know you don't want to do this on your own, because being on your own, where did it take you last year? 5 years ago, where did it take you? So collapse time by having somebody help you with the direction and clarity that you need to get you the results that you seek. Leverage access to Amber. So I want you to also think about this. What would your business be like if I came into your business, Amber came into your business, I moved around a couple of things, and I gave you the clarity and direction on exactly what you should do to turn things around and start attracting a steady flow of clients into your business. Imagine what your life would be like if many of the results I've laid out today, what my clients were able to achieve, became your own testimony as well. Imagine what your business, your life would be like. The offer I'm putting to you is something that will help you. What would your life be like if within the next 3 months, clients were eager to pay premium to work with you instead of others in your space who are even charging far less? But they will come to you to pay you more because now they see you as the only person, the incomparable solution that their business needs. It is Amber or nobody. That's what my clients tell me. That they just knew that it has to be me or no one. That is the power of preeminence. That's the power of leveling your authority, of knowing how to position yourself right, knowing the right things to do to talk to your clients, to hit them in the right spots. If you're able to strike these 3 secrets I share with you, powerful secrets, your business will change. However, the question is, do you want to do it by yourself and spend a lot of trial and error trying to figure it out, or you want to leverage access and get results much sooner? I'll make you an easy no-brainer offer to get you started ASAP. I'm not here to talk, of course, this is not an offer for my Maximize program or my one-on-one program. Those ones are more long-term. But I just want you to get your feet wet by making you this quick offer you can grasp now. Book a 2-hour one-on-one exclusive session with me. Let's even get your feet wet. Let's analyze your current offer. Let's map out your high ticket, your high ticket offer, the ideal way you should be selling it, and the ideal client you should be selling it to in a way that you up level and position yourself as authority in front of them. Let's map out your own step-by-step roadmap that you will implement, personalized to you. I'm not talking about general information I just shared here. I want us to break it down to your situation, to your business, special and personalized to you, step by step. Do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. And then what else? You have access to me for the next 5 days after we meet. So that even if any question comes up during your implementation, you have access to Amber. You can come in, Amber, I did this, this will happen. What do you think? Oh yes, do this. I'm in your corner. Access for the next 5 days after we meet. Not just that, even after our session, the recording will be sent to you. So you can always rewatch it at your convenience. So you have access to see it, glean more insights from it whenever you want. All right? 2 hours with me to get you started. Just actionable things you can implement and start seeing the results you seek. Start seeing a shift in your business. The regular price for this is 197, and if you look at prevailing rates, I used about 1.3. I don't know how much 1.5, 1.4 up and down. I don't. But prevailing rates about that would be about 256. But you're not paying that 256K. No, we're not paying that. Instead, I'm making you an offer tonight that is not out there and open. All right, and that's you paying 175K. So you're practically saving 80,000 naira to snag this offer. This getting your feet wet offer. All right, 175K is what you get to pay, and we can have a session together. Let's get your feet wet. Let's get your feet wet. Let's get to answer the questions, the deepest confusion that you have right now. Let's get to help you untangle all of that and set you on the right path to achieving success. So all you need to do to snag this, to get this offer of 175K, which is only for tonight, is to send me the word exclusive right now on Instagram. Just send me the word exclusive, and I will know this decoded name. I will know that you were in this webinar. Other people who come in there and don't send this word exclusive will pay the normal fee. But you who comes in and sends me this word exclusive tonight will get it at this rate I just offered. 175,000 naira. Just send me the word exclusive on Instagram, and I'll give you details on how to pay and you secure your spot. So you just need to book a time that works for you, and then we meet and we dissect all of this together. Okay? Ends tonight. Ends tonight. This offer ends tonight. This offer ends tonight. This offer ends tonight. So, okay, what I was about to do was put the bank details, but send me the word exclusive because I don't want this to be accessible to anybody. So send me the word exclusive, and I'll know you were here. Now, this is the point where I answer questions. Do you have any questions for me? Do you have any questions? Any questions? And book a session together. Get your feet wet. Give an action plan you can implement. Give an action plan you can implement going forward. Okay, questions. Do you have questions for me? Do we have any questions? We shouldn't take too much time. Let's answer what we can. Let's get the questions that are on your mind. I'll see if I can scroll up. I know at some point there was a glitch, but I'm glad we're able to rectify that. So this has been just scrolling up to see what comments or remarks. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oyewale said the screen is just blank, no video of you speaking or sound. Okay. I'm glad we're back now, so many of you can hear now. Many of you can hear now. So because of the delay now, I'm wondering how this will play out, because a lot of you had to catch up from the point where it was faint, but I hope it's better. Okay, so Adobe has caught up, which is good. She says no questions, but sure got a lot of answers. I love that. I love that. Halima says yes, there is questions. Okay, ask. Philip says implementation strategies and insights. Thank you so much. Good. Fire Williams says, after how long of authority building can you raise your price of high ticket? Okay, that's an interesting question. All right, that's an interesting question. After how long of authority building can you raise your price to high ticket? Guess what, Fire Williams? You can raise your price now. It's not a matter of, okay, remember what I said earlier. It's not like some things precede the other. It's a mix of everything. Yes, you have to have an offer. Like now, raise your price. Raise price to what? To what? What are you raising price about? That means there's an offer on ground. So you have to have a clear offer, fix that, start showing up as the authority that you are. There's no such thing as after how long of authority. There's nothing like that. There's nothing like that. There's nothing like that. It's not like you come and say, after like 6 months of authority building, hey, no, no, no. If you know what you do, you know the results, you can prove results, you know you can help clients achieve results, showcase that expertise out there. It's an instant thing. You don't even have to overthink. I told you the clients that signed 3 clients in one day. Did she need to? That was the first time of her ever selling. Her offer was 350K. She made over 1M in one day. Her first 3 clients signed up in one day. Did she need to measure and say, okay, I'll do authority for like one month, 2 months, and then we'll see whether we'll now increase the price? Then no. No. We set her out to sell high ticket from the onset, making sure she's ticking all these boxes while selling that. That's what got her the clients that came. So there's no such thing as do it like this for like this, then do it like they all have to work in sync. Okay. All right. So another question came in. My question is, would this work for service-based businesses to get high-paying clients, especially international? Of course. I don't even need to finish your question. Of course. Many of the examples I gave you today are also service-based businesses. I was very intentional about that because many times in my videos, in things I talk about, I always talk about coaches because coaches are my primary clients. But over time, I've started to push out more information about service businesses because they also make another chunk of my clientele. Doctors I work with, they are not coaches. They're offering a service, medical service. They're not coaches. Lawyers I work with are not coaches. So expert service, consultants are not coaches. So that's why specifically I always state that I work with coaches, experts, consultants, then industry leaders, all the likes, thought leaders and all of that. But yes, to answer your question, Halima, this will work. Everything I'm teaching you today will work for you. It will work. Everything I'm talking about today, even the opportunity I just made for you today to get to sit with me is exactly you I'm talking to. Coaches, experts, consultants. You provide a service and you want to attract more high ticket clients to your service. Let's sit down and get talking. Let's dissect what you're currently doing and correct. And then set you on the path to achieving success in this. All right? Do we have any questions? Do you have any more questions? Okay, so I think I've made a good run today. Today's session lasted about 1 hour, 43 minutes. All right. Maybe it's heading to 45 minutes. But I think we've had a good one. Did you guys have a good time? If you had a good time, let me know in the comments. And if you are taking the spots I've put out, I'm only putting out a few spots. So snag yours tonight. By tomorrow, you pay the full fee. So get it tonight at 80K slashed off for you. So 175K. Just send me the word exclusive in the DM on Instagram. My handle is I dare not dread. My handle on Instagram is I dare not dread. So send me exclusive on Instagram at I dare not dread. And then I'll know you came from this webinar and I'll give you details on how to pay. All right. And then give you my calendar. You book a time, anytime that suits you. And then we meet and dissect your business together and give you actionable points, actionable steps for you to carry out to get you the results that you seek. All right. So did we see one more question there? This question from Halima: what if we don't have clients case study? How can we showcase our services? Okay, if you don't have clients case study, that means I want to think you are a new coach, you have not started, because it's important that you have results you want to help people. If you are just starting, then next question is how do you even get started? If that's what I believe you're asking instead. Because, or have you started already, Halima? Because you should be able to validate what you do. Who have you helped achieve results? Okay, if you've helped yourself, where is your story? Where is the things you've done? Remember when I shared my story, I explained how I started by doing it for myself and then I helped clients. I try to validate with other clients. So it's not just me doing it for myself. Let me see that I can really do it for others and they'll get results as well. So validation is important, not just yourself, but also for others. So we need to be sure that this thing actually works on other people, not just you. So you need results. You need results. You need results. If you want to position yourself right so that you can attract the right clients who you can start, showcasing, you can start helping them instantly and start getting them to prove results, get down to work. If you know you have to do some free service, do it just to get proof of your deliverables, proof that you can actually help people get the transformation that they seek. All right. You sell the outcome of your service. Okay, I don't know which one you're answering to that here. So, Chidera, I'm not sure which one is it. So send me a DM exclusive if you're going to take this offer at 175K instead of the full offer of 256K plus. That's me shaving off 80,000 naira for you. Send me a DM with the word exclusive, and I'll give you details for you to pay, and we sign you up for a session. All right. Um, Thank you everyone for joining. This has been an amazing one, and I look forward to having you reach out to me. I look forward to us working together and having the best results this year. This year is going to be different, I know, for you. For you, it's going to be so much different from what you have been through in the past, what you've experienced. I'm going to start achieving amazing results going forward. I want to believe. All right. Thank you, everyone. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me in the DM. If you want to make inquiries about the offer, feel free to reach out to me in the DM. I have to close this session now. Reach out to me in the DM if you have questions. My handle is at Iden100, but I want to believe we've had an amazing run tonight, and I have to let you all go because it's already late. All right, so have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening, everyone. Bye bye.